There are two letters in our alphabet which are different from all the rest. And that's because those letters each have two sounds that we make with our mouth when saying them. Let's take a look at the first letter. So the letter X makes two sounds when we say it. It kind of makes a K and an S sound, one right after the other. The letter X makes the sound X, X, X. Take a closer look at my mouth as I make the X sound. X, X, X. Take a look at a photo of a mouth making that X sound. X, 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 X. Now you make the X sound along with me or your teacher. X, 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 X. We hear the X sound going X, usually at the end of words where the X appears. Often when an X appears at the beginning of the word, it'll often say its own name, X, or sometimes it even has a Z sound like xylophone. But when we see the letter X used in words like box and fox and taxi, we can hear that X sound that it makes. One of the ways that helps me remember a sound that a letter makes is to put an action with that letter sound. So for the letter X, I like to make the sign language symbol for box. Box is shaped like this and then this. Box. So when I do that, I make the X sound. X, 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 like box. X, 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 box. Box. The other letter in our alphabet, which has two sounds blended together, is the letter Q. It makes the sound qu, qu, qu. And anytime we see a word with the letter Q in it, it's always followed by the letter U. No exceptions. Every word in our English language that has a Q always has the letter U right after it. Hence why it makes the sound qu. Take a careful look at my mouth as I make the qu sound of Q. Qu, 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 qu. Take a closer look at a picture of a mouth making the Q sound. Qu, qu, qu. All right, now you make the letter Q sound qu along with me or your teacher. Qu, 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 qu. So we see the qu sound in words like queen, quilt, quill, quiet, quit, and in words like quick, quail, and names like Quincy. One of the ways that helps me to remember the sound a letter makes is to put an action with that letter sound. For the letter Q that goes qu, I like to imagine that maybe I'm meeting the queen. Queen starts with qu. And if I'm meeting the queen, I would bow. So as I bow, I make the Q sound. Qu, qu, qu. Qu, qu, qu.
As in queen. That's me.
Qu. Nice to meet you, Your Majesty. Queen. Qu. Qu. If you're a girl, you might want to do the action of curtsying. Qu. Qu. Qu, as in queen.